I'm going to show you how to make this very easy and effective face mask. It has a bendable nose contour which helps the mask fit very snug and safely to the face. This mask also has an inside pocket which is great for inserting a filter. You could use kitchen roll or a dried up baby wipe, works well inside there. You don't have to use a filter as this mask also still has plenty of the recommended layers. I've also been asked while making these masks to make sure that we use two prints, one for the front and one for the back. And that's so you can differentiate what side is the right side and the wrong side. It also has the elasticated ear bands there. To make your mask, you'll need your large pattern pieces for the front and your smaller cotton pieces for the back. You'll need elastic, you'll need scissors. You're going to need a sewing machine. You're going to need thread, pins, an iron, pipe cleaners and a safety pin. When you're making multiples of the mask, it's always good to make a template. So measurements: for the front, the nice fabric, 9.5 inches wide by 7.5 inches high. And for the back part of the mask, the plain fabrics, you cut two, 7.5 inches wide by 5.25 inches high. So first of all, you need to take your front piece of fabric, which is your nice patterned fabric, and give it a press, and then take your two plainer fabrics and give those a press too. With the iron, press down a fold about a centimetre, just under a centimetre, and press down. And repeat the process on your second piece. And then we're going to hop onto the sewing machine, simply sew down the sides of the fabric, like so. Then repeat with your second piece. Okay, now you've sewn your two back flat pieces, you now need to take one of them with the nice side facing down and line the rough edge, line it up along the centre of your pattern piece. So you should see that your rough side is facing up and the right side is facing down. And take your other piece, and again with the nice side facing down, line up your rough edge along the bottom of your front piece, and it should look like so. Take a pin and I just pop that into the middle and I give it a little sew across the top and the bottom. So what you need to do now is flip over your mask and fold out your edges. It should look something like this. Fold out the flaps. There you go. With the iron, do press out your seams and that will help keep everything nice and tidy. Now we need to fold them in. 1, 2, and now we're ready to add our nose contour. So to make our nose piece, what we have to do is take our pipe cleaner and fold it in half. Give that a little snip. Put that aside. Now we have to fold in the edges. As you can see, fold them round so we don't want any sharp edges poking out. Fold them on the other side. And the twist, there's no sharp bits that would pierce the fabric. And take your mask, and we need to position this, we need to make markers. So we need to position the pipe cleaner in the centre of the mask, take a pin and just pop a little marker from one side to the other. that to one side, and then what we need to do is sew a line on the sewing machine down and across, but leave this side free because that's where we'll slot in the pipe cleaner. Leave the needle down, flip up and turn the fabric. Foot back down again. Leave the needle down, foot up, and I pull the pin out, and then we insert the pipe cleaner into the channel. Foot back down, turn, sew up the end. Snip off the edges, threads. Now you can see we have a perfect bendable nose piece. Okay, now pop a pin back into the centre of your mask, and what we need to do now is just sew down this side and this side on the machine. So now for the fiddly part, we need to make the pleats that will form the front of the mask, and that will allow the mask to pull over the face. So let's take the pin out and turn round. Get some pins ready. It takes a bit of practice, but you have to pinch and fold. And what I like to do is pop a pin into the centre to hold it down. It's really good because you can actually use the lines down either side as a little marker to line up as you go. So again, pinch and fold, and pop a pin again in the centre, one more, pinch and fold. So you should have 3 pleats. So after all your pleats and your pins, it should look something like this. Back on the machine and sew along your original line on either side to stitch all those pleats down. I'm now going to show you how to make a channel, and that's where we'll thread the elastic. So I've done one here, so I'll show you the other side. Using an iron will help with this bit. So all you do is your excess fabric here, you just fold in half, give it a press and fold in half again, and then just pop a pin in to secure it, and then you sew down both sides on the machine. For the elastic ear ties, we need to cut 12 inches of elastic, pop your safety pin onto the end, there we go, of the elastic, and use this as your threading tool. Pull out the end, and there you have one done, and tie a nice knot. Pull it tight, and then pull the knot through the channel and hide that messy bit through there. That's one side, and repeat on the other. And there we go, a finished mask. Stay safe, everybody.